Well, mine is Crombie Angus because it's a double barrel last
So it's
name.
Fionn, Crombie, Angus.
Yeah.
That's quite a name.
Yeah.
That's quite a name. Okay, I'm ready.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, what's the first name again?
Mairead.
No.
Mairead.
Mairead.
It's
Okay.
the Irish for Margaret.
Oh yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
So,
Okay.
Yeah.
So, Mairead McGuinness,
Mhm.
what do you love about your life?
Actually, what I love about my life is that every day I wake up with
Yes.
something new. And I'm always quite excited to see what the day will bring. And I also love nature.
Oh.
I love trees, I love countryside, I love the birds and the bees.
Yeah.
And I think what I really love is that sometimes my life is very stressful, but then sometimes I get moments of great calm. And I'm very grateful for my life.
Yes.
And I always have moments where I think, gosh, I have a really interesting life, and I'm very glad that because I was lucky,
Yes.
maybe, and I
Yes.
worked a bit hard, that I've quite a happy life. Now, I'm not always happy. You know, sometimes we all get a bit upset. What about your life? Can I ask you a question? What do you love about your life?
Well, it just so happens that I love nature myself.
There you are.
So we have something in common.
We have. And actually, you know what's really important about nature and the
Yeah.
countryside?
Right.
If people could only realise that if you go into the countryside and just breathe the air and look around you, you feel better.
Yes.
So it's like a medicine,
Yeah.
but you don't have to swallow the tablet, you
Right.
just have to look and feel and see. So do you go walking in the countryside?
Yeah. Sometimes.
Yeah,
Yes.
yeah.
Yes.
I have a dog called Sam.
Do you?
Now he's a sheepdog,
Oh.
but he's my best friend because
Yeah.
he doesn't answer back. So he just listens to me.
Right.
But look, I suppose all of us have ups and downs in life. And I
Yes.
think if we can celebrate the good moments and then try and forget the difficult ones. And
Yes.
maybe when things are really bad, I always had to say this, when it's really bad, I think, look, this will pass. At this moment where I feel bad or I feel sad or I feel miserable, it does move on.
Yeah.
And that there's always a little light at the end of the tunnel.
Right.
But then I've grown old, so maybe that's why I have all this wisdom.
Yes. Can you remind me of the two climate questions?
That's a nice idea. Yeah, if you don't
Sure,
mind
yeah.
going a little longer.
Yeah.
The first one is how have you experienced
yes.
climate change in your life?
Okay. So how have you experienced climate change in your life?
Okay, let me say there's two parts to my answer. One is I work in the European Parliament
Yeah.
as a vice president, and I recently met the president of the Marshall Islands,
Oh.
Madam Heine. She told me directly that the islands that she looks after are going to be drowned because of climate change.
Oh.
So the soils are destroyed. They will have to move people off the islands. So I feel and hear very directly that climate change on the Marshall Islands is a disaster. But in Ireland too, we're having flooding sometimes, which we're not expecting. We're seeing changes in climate in Ireland. Personally, I don't think it's affected me directly. I think we'll be okay. I think maybe we'll inch in a bit, but I don't think I've personally felt damage. But politically, I feel that I have a responsibility to think about everything I do in my life and try and change it.
Yeah.
But I use flights every week. I have to fly to Brussels. Now that's not exactly climate friendly. I drive a car. I have to think about that. We need to look at how we live today. And you know, the big word is if we live more sustainably, including taking into account climate issues, I think we'll get there eventually, but we don't have much time.
Right. Yes. And the second one, could you?
You know what? Mairead really just answered the second one because you were
Okay.
going to ask her, do you have any suggestions for things that people can do
All right.
to slow climate change?
Yeah, you know, sometimes when I think about what we're all going to have to do in the future to deal with climate change and the environment and a growing world population is perhaps to do with less, that we don't need so much,
Yeah.
that we live less frenetically and that we understand that you don't need as many things.
Yeah.
I think that will come in generations.
Yeah.
But I also think we need to look at the world and realise that we are in quite a beautiful place in Ireland and in Europe, but that the developing world has huge problems and we have got to start supporting them better so that they can live in their own country, develop their own economies, so that children don't die in the Mediterranean coming to Europe.
Yeah.
We have huge challenges, and I think slowly but surely the world will get there.
Yes.
I wish it would happen quicker,
Right.
but it's hard to change things quickly.
Yes.
Maybe if we change things slowly and steadily,
Yeah.
we'll make some progress.
Yes.
Fionn, you ask some pretty cool questions.
Thank you. Well,
So,
thank you.
thank you very much. Can I do something here, because I've got to go to a meeting. Can I give you my flower? Would that be okay?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, listen, it's a real pleasure to talk to you.
Thank you.
And I don't know what you're going to do with the questions, but do good.
Yes.